Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. Hope you had a good day in the market Monday and Tuesday this week. Today we had a pretty good day starting out, and it kind of lost its mojo. So it kind of ended up kind of flat, a little bit in the red. Started out pretty good after yesterday. Now yesterday was a 1,700 point gain. And the futures last night were a little red, and I woke up this morning, they were green again. So we started out around 400, 500 points up, and the market just kind of lost its steam towards the end of the day, and it actually ended up in the red across the board, but not by much. And so that happened sometime. I was able to make a sale yesterday. If you remember, I had bought half of what I wanted on that DIA. I was trying to get the other half in the other IRA, but I was not able to because it went up so good. I was actually able to sell that DIA at 5 days. We made 4.76%. So I had to go and take that. That's pretty good money for a 5-day turnaround. So we'll try to buy that DIA if we get a good tick down tomorrow or something. But that's one that we're out of completely right now. So we'll be trying to get back into that one. Was able to buy some NVAX today. We'll take a look at that as well as talk about what we're looking for on NVAX going forward. We'll get a little bit deeper dive into that. Also, we'll take a look at the futures tonight and see what's going on in the market and talk about what we're going to do tomorrow when the market opens. So let's go ahead and take a look at our portfolio and see what's going on tonight in the market. All right, so here's our portfolio from the day. Yesterday, everything was pretty green. NVAX was fighting pretty hard yesterday to stay in the green. But it's really been a good sign. I want to show you what NVAX, I did pick some up of that today. We picked that up at 1450. 1450, and I actually bought it. It got down here. Let's get the chart up here. Let me see if I can get a 1-day chart on it. So it got down a little bit lower than 1450. I think it was 1448 or 47, something like that. Well, let's see if I can get the chart up here and we'll take a close look at it. So today, 4.7, you can see here it did take a dip right in here. Looks like that was 1443 or 39 actually got down to. So it got down there. I saw it start going back up, and I said, well, this thing might be fighting back like it has the last few days. So I went ahead and bought some at 1450. It did get on up here to about 1501, and you can see it hit the $15 mark a couple times and back down. So there's definitely some resistance at $15. That's okay. Well, you know, it's holding its own there, so I like that. So we're going to watch that one tomorrow. What I'm looking for there on NVAX, of course, any news about the nano flu approvals and things like that, that's always going to be good news. If we can get some good news about it, that will make us go up if it's good news. But what I'm really looking for is, if you remember, they had their conference call a couple of weeks ago. When they had that conference call, they had mentioned their testing of this vaccine for this coronavirus that's going on. So they're in testing, animal testing is what they call it. And they mentioned that it would be a 2-week turnaround on that. And so today would have been like 2 weeks. So I'm expecting some kind of data on that to come out. Hopefully it's good. If it's good, we might get a good little pop out of that. If it's not good, then the best thing they can do is keep it to themselves. But who knows? Who knows what they'll do? But I'm expecting it to be good. They're probably going to have some good results on that. They're just trying to get the data together, probably to present some good data. So that's what we're going to be looking for on the NVAX. Expect that to come out any day, hopefully by the end of this week. And when it does, I'm expecting to get a pop out of that, hopefully. So we did buy some today, just thinking around that and just thinking about the way I've been watching it. It's been fighting on very low volume. If you go back to our charts and everything here, you can see the volume today was extremely low, only half the volume that we've been seeing. So NVAX has been fighting really good with low volume. That's a good sign. That means that there's not a lot of sellers out there. And the people that are selling here are probably just some weak hands or profit takers. Okay, and that's all good, because we'll be waiting for them to sell those shares, especially if they get down to about 13.50. We'll get some more of those. As far as our others, like I said, was able to sell some DIA yesterday. SPY, we're real close on SPY. Actually, could have sold some of it today. It was up almost 4%, but I just held on to it. I'm trying to get 6% out of it. We've had it a few weeks, maybe 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. So I'd like to get that 6%. That's something that's my goal. And I'm not in a hurry to sell that one, because I know that's going to reflect the market. This market's going to turn around when this virus starts to run its course. And I think we're starting to get close to that, but still expecting some bad news this week on the death counts and possibly next week. So that's why I keep thinking there's going to be a pullback in this market. It may not pull back, but I still see it's volatile. This market's going to be volatile. Yesterday, like I said, up 1,700. Today, it was up 500 or 600, and it was sold off towards the end of the day. You see all these charts here, how they went back towards the end of the day. And so that's just something we're going to have to put up with. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in our markets tonight. Let's take a look here. Let's see here. Pre-market. We've got our futures. We're down in the Dow, and the S&P. Looks like the NAS is up just a little bit. So that's going to be, who knows. Last night I looked, and we were down a couple hundred points, and when I woke up it was up 400. So you never know about this. Asia, let's take a look at that. We've got the Nikki's up, and we've got Shanghai and Hong Kong's down. So pretty flat, though, when you look at that. Oil looks like it's up 5%. It got clobbered today. It was down 9% on this oversupply. That's part of the concern here with the market, as well as the oil and what's going on there. Of course, what's going on with oil is going to be, it's the virus has got the production down, because everybody's economy is pretty much shut down. Then you've got OPEC and Russia, arguing over production levels. U.S. is not really wanting to get involved with that part of it. They want to be able to do whatever they want to do. So this is just going to have to play out like the virus thing. So we're just going to have to continue to watch what's going on in the market, and just hang in there. That's all we can do. We just have to hang in there and watch what's going on. So oil's up again tonight, 5%. We'll see how it does tomorrow. But other than that, pre-market wasn't bad. We'll take that, and we'll just see how things go tomorrow. What I'm going to be looking for tomorrow is, of course, NVAX is going to be something I'm going to have a close eye on. If it gets down to that 1350 level, I'm definitely going to add some more to that. Going to keep our ears open for some news on the testing. The market, as far as the market goes, I was expecting to pull back for this week when that bad news starts coming out about deaths, the death rates and things like that. But, we've talked about this before. Sometimes the market's just looking for some information, instead of uncertainty. And so the information that's out there is going to be some death rates that go up, and there's going to be some bad news the next 2 weeks or week and a half. And so sometimes what the market has a tendency to do is look at the news that's come out and look past that news. And so what we might be seeing here is a little bit of that. Especially if we have a good day tomorrow, the market may be looking past some of this bad news. But within that bad news of the death rates and things like that, ahead of that curve is people getting better, and things going down as far as hospitalizations go on this virus, and the need for respirators and things like that. So that's all good news mixed in with this bad news, and the death rate's going to be kind of trailing a little bit. Um, as far as that goes, we see the good news as well. So the market can digest that sometimes and look past everything. So that may be what it's doing. But tomorrow should be, one of these days that we just got to, could be up, down, who knows. We'll just keep an eye on it. There's opportunities either way it goes. So we'll be doing that, taking advantage of any opportunity that we're given as far as the market goes. All right, so I appreciate you watching the video. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button in the corner. Really would appreciate it. If you know anybody that's starting to get trading, go ahead and share the videos with them and let them know about the YouTube channel. Okay. Other than that, have a great day. Hopefully we'll have another green one tomorrow, and maybe we can get rid of some of this SPY tomorrow. But have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks. Bye. To subscribe, click the button in the right-hand corner. Thank you.